So I'm up early this morning, really disheartened by what I'm seeing on the news. And I'm seeing a whole lot on TikTok about ICE raid in the Chicago apartment complex on the south side. 37 people were arrested, but more were removed from their homes and detained, including children. What I don't see is people talking about the damage that those agents did to those people's homes. They destroyed their property. They destroyed the building itself. Now, obviously, the trauma that they did to the human beings is the most important part. But when you add up all of the cost, the physical toll, the emotional damage, and the property damage, the picture is even more bleak. When the government takes action against the citizens, who is responsible for repairing the damage? Who's responsible for eating the cost associated with the damage? When people are injured because of this government action against the citizens, there are medical costs associated with that. Are citizens expected to pay for those expenses out of pocket? Are insurance companies covering these claims? If so, that means increases in deductibles and in premiums, because that's how insurance works. The more people use it, the more expensive it is. When these babies are traumatized and in need of mental health care, who's responsible for footing the bill for that? Again, are the citizens responsible for paying out of pocket, or are insurance companies paying for it? And once again, we face the possibility of increased costs. And when they damage your property, who's responsible for replacing it? Who's responsible for cleaning up these homes? These apartments have been ransacked, windows broken, doors kicked in. They even had the unmitigated gall to completely ransack the apartment building's laundry room. Who's responsible for that cost? Even if the owners of the apartment building dropped the thousands of dollars that it costs to replace the windows, repair the doors, and fix the laundry room, the tenants are the ones who are going to have to pay for it in the end, with increases in their rent. And are the citizens expected to replace all of the furniture, all of the clothing, their food and household items completely out of pocket? Or can they file a claim with their renter's insurance? And we've already talked about how insurance works. God forbid everybody in that building had renter's insurance, as they should. If they all file a claim, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be dropped. These government agents even damaged pipes. So there was water leaking in the building. You'd have to imagine that there are people who needed to go to work today. How do you go to work when everything that you own has been destroyed? What are you going to wear to work when everything's been destroyed or is underwater? And the laundry room where you could wash your clothes is out of order because your government decided that they had the right to destroy it. Who is paying for all of this? And they can't even get their story straight on why they did it in the first place. Were they looking for illegal immigrants or gang members? And no matter who they were looking for, do the ends actually justify the means? Are citizens actually willing to give up their rights to be free from illegal search and seizure, unlawful arrest, and basic human and civil rights, just so that their neighbors can be deported? Because if you don't have no problem with the government doing all of this to illegal immigrants and gang members, then you can't have no problem with them doing it to you. Because as we saw in Chicago, they did it indiscriminately. Today is Chicago. Today is the South Side. Today is that apartment building. But tomorrow it's you and yours. And who is going to pay for the damage?